Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the DFA with the examples. So last class I've clearly explained you the deterministic finite automata, how to construct a DFA, the transition diagram, transition table, everything I have explained. So we will see some more examples in this video. So let me start with the first example. Construct a DFA to accept string of A's having at least one A. This is the question. So last class I've told you the steps in order to construct a DFA. So in that, this first step is we have to find out the minimum string. That is the smallest string which will be accepted by the particular DFA. So here the minimum string. So in the question, at least one A. So whenever you are giving an string as an input to your deterministic finite automata, there must be at least one A. So if a single A is given as an input to your DFA, it must accept the particular string. So the first step is find out the minimum string. So here the minimum string is A. Okay, and the string is having only one alphabet. So second step was we have to find out the alphabets which is used in this, symbols which is used in the particular DFA. So that's why sigma is equal to A. Only we are using one symbol, that is A. Now the step 3, you have to construct the base structure. So last video I have clearly explained how you can construct the base structure. So whenever there is a minimum string, using the minimum string you need to construct your base structure. So always you have to start with the first starting state. So if there is one A also, the input needs to be accepted, correct? So Q0 will accept the symbol A and it will go to the final state. So here they have told there must be at least one A must be there. So if at least one A is there, then the string must be accepted. So we have done the base structure. Okay, so you can have one A or any number of A. Okay, but there must be at least one A and you can have any number of A. Okay, so if there is at least one A, it needs to be accepted by the DFA. So I told you the transitions. The step 4 is you need to identify the transitions. Okay, so we are just going to see what are the transitions. So transition function on accepting A, it's going to Q1. Q0 on accepting the input symbol A, it is going to Q1. Okay, now we need to have, if after this A, if any number of A comes, what we have to do? It needs to be accepted, right? There is only at least one A and you can have any number of A's. So how we are going to write this is Q0 on, when the first A comes, it will go to the final state. After that, you can have any number of A. If any number of A comes, it will be in Q1 itself. Q1 is your final state. So the string will be accepted. Okay, so we will just see the transition for that particular thing. Q0 on A is equal to Q1. We have already written. Then Q1 on getting A, it will be in Q1 itself. So this is your DFA for the particular string. That is the string of A's having at least one A. One A or it can have any number of A. Okay, so these steps needs to be followed and our final DFA is constructed. Okay, now we have to just write the 5 tuples. Q, sigma, delta, Q0 and F. So here Q will be the 2 states which is involved in this particular thing. That is Q0 and Q1. Now next is sigma. Sigma is equal to the input symbols. How many input symbol we have given? Only one input symbol, that is A. And the transitions we have written here. These 2 transitions are there. And Q0. Q0 is your starting state. So that is Q0 itself. Okay. And your final state, which is F, means it's a final state. So which is your final state? Final state is Q1. Okay. So this is the transition diagram we have constructed. Now we have to go for the transition table. So in the transition table, I have told you that the number of input symbols, only one input symbol we are using, and the transition. So how many states here we are using? We are having an initial state and we are having a final state, Q0 and Q1. Okay. Now Q0 on accepting A, our transition function we have written Q0 on accepting A, it's going to Q1. Next Q1 on accepting A, it's going to Q1 itself. So this is your transition diagram and this is your transition table for the string of A's having at least one A. So follow this step properly and then construct your DFA. Thank you.